Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to solve another beginner-friendly dynamic programming problem on Fibonacci numbers. So this is the LeetCode problem number 1137. So in this video, we will understand what the problem is asking, difference between Fibonacci and Fibonacci, step-by-step logical thinking, and finally implement the optimal solution in CPP9. This problem is really useful for understanding recurrence relations, dynamic programming basics, iterative optimization, and interview-style problem solving. So let's get started. First, let's understand the problem statement carefully. So here we need to read out the question. The Fibonacci sequence to n is defined as follows. One, and third interesting and something well, so here we need to find the correct Fibonacci number. Now what is Fibonacci? It is similar to Fibonacci, but instead of adding previous two numbers, we add previous two numbers. The rules are like P of 0 is 1, sorry, P of 0 is 0, that will write P of 0 is 0, P of 1 is 1, P of 2 is 1. And for and for n greater equals to 3, formula becomes P of n, P of n equals to P of n minus 1 plus P of n minus 2 plus P of n minus 3. So let's understand with an example. So suppose n is equals to 4, then then sequence becomes uh, 0, 1, 1, 2, and 4. So here answer becomes 4. So as you can see, the sum of last three elements is equals to 4. So answer will become the answer will become 4. So now let's think logically. Like we can solve this using recursion because current value depends on previous three values, but recursion is slow. Why? Because same calculations happen again and again. For example, to calculate T5, we calculate T4, T3, T2, then again inside T4 we calculate T3, T2, T1. So here repeated what happens. So recursion is inefficient. So here instead of recursion, we can optimize using calculation. We only need previous three values. So we don't need values. Just keep first, second, third. Then calculate what's to do. Like we will write the code and then we will implement first let's implement the code then we will execute. So first we will add a condition if one is equals to 0 then we will set it to 0 and do if one equals to 1 or one equals to 2 then we will return 1. This is basic. Okay. Now we will create first equals to 0 and second equals to 1 and third equals to 1. Okay, now 1 equals to 3 I less than equals to 3 I plus and current equals to first plus second plus third. Okay, and we will use equals to second equals to third, and the third equals to current. And at last, we will complete the open. So now let's check. So as you can see, a solution is accepted for all the examples. Now we will submit it and check if it is valid for all the solution is accepted. So now let's understand the four step by step. So first, we will handling these cases. So here, if n will be equals to 0, we will simply return 0. If n equals to 1 or 2, return 1. Then we have initialized first, second, and third. Now we will loop from I three to n and calculate current value then on the previous value. And finally, we will return the third variable. So then from that we will then have some then if we implement n equals to I number, we will get the sum Fibonacci number. So here, one more important thing, like whenever a problem says current depends on previous value, think dynamic programming and ask yourself, can I optimize space? Here, instead of storing, so here, instead of storing whole array, we are only storing last three values. So now let's analyze complexity. So we travels from 3 to n. So time complexity becomes order of n and space complexity becomes order of n. Since only few variables are used. So that was the complete explanation of LeetCode 1137 and Fibonacci number in CPP language. Here we covered problem understanding, Fibonacci logic, optimized iterative solution, code explanation, and complexity analysis. So, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment which LeetCode problem you want next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.